Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Dayna with From Fertility to Delivery. Today I wanted to go a little bit more in detail about the energy and frequency and vibration of fertility and childbirth. And the best way to explain this is with a book that I listened to recently. The audiobook portion is what I invested in. But this is a book by Lorie Ladd and it's called The Divine Design. This is the actual book. And as you can see, it is beautiful. The cover is beautiful. The inside is beautiful. Everything about this book is amazing. I highly recommend this book. But what I wanted to talk about today was the creation of a human life when you're at a fifth dimensional perspective. We have devolved as a humanity, and we used to birth and create life like this. Exactly what was spoken about in the book. So I just want to read this quick excerpt from the book, and I'll just be reading for a little bit and then we can talk about it after. This is section 4.3, creating a human life in the book. So I just wanted to talk about it briefly. Again, all of this information is from The Divine Design by Lorie Ladd. The fifth dimensional humans create a new human life through intention and energy. It begins with two humans coming together with the intention of creating a new life. There is a masculine human and a feminine human. Both human forms merge their energetic fields into one united field. As we stated in the previous chapter, each human has their own energetic field. So they have both separate energetic fields. When creating a new life, both humans come together and merge their fields to create one unified field of energy. Bow chicka wow wow. This is experienced by both humans as what can only be described as ecstasy within the human form. Both humans energetically become one in that moment. The energetic exchange creates a feeling of bliss, unity, love, creation, joy, and peace. Once merged, they create an energetic intention. The intention begins as a thought. So the thought is basically to create a human form. The two humans bring an energetic frequency to that thought. The frequency creates an energetic blueprint. The blueprint holds the frequency of the new life that will eventually create the physical human form. Once the energetic blueprint is set for the baby, the two humans create an energetic field to hold the blueprint. So as you can see, all this is very intangible. They create this field by pulling energy from the quantum space and moving it into the subfield within their unified energetic field. The subfield is where the form is created and eventually birthed. Imagine the subfield as a cloud of energy. This cloud is formed within the one unified energetic field of both human forms and hold the energetic blueprint for the human form. Once the energetic form is created, the two humans send out an energetic call, a call to any higher dimensional consciousness outside the earth plane within the 12D grid, desired to enter into a fifth dimensional human form and experience the earth plane. A consciousness answers the call and energetically connects with the two 5D humans, an energetic agreement. And I call that the conception cradle. An agreement is made. You can also call that a soul contract. An agreement is made among all three beings. Once the agreement is made, the humans begin to separate back into their own unique fields. So this could happen 2 hours, 2 days, 5 hours, 5 days, a month, 5 years before the actual conception occurs, just to give you an idea. Once the agreement is made, they go back, and the energetic subfield and blueprint they created remains within the female form until the completion of the human design. The female form always holds the blueprint, energetic subfield, and 5D human form, just like how it is today. It's the female that creates the baby in the womb. There is no other reason for this other than the intention of the female body within the 5D field. The female body births the child. The fifth or 5D, fifth dimensional human form does not have the same type of physical organs as the 3D human form. It doesn't have eggs or any other physical way in which human life is created in the 3D field. The 5D human creates everything, including a human life, through energy and intention. That's important. The female human form is designed to hold the energetic subfield, blueprint, and eventually the crystalline infant form. The human form is created through light codes that are held within the energetic blueprint set by the two humans. The light codes are what the fifth dimensional human brings into the intention when creating a new form. All the light codes are held within the blueprint that we talked about and are designed to create the new physical form. While the form is created within the female body, she is honored and provided blessings and prayers. She is typically held in a sacred space for her choosing and remains there while the form is created. She will sense energetically when the form is completely designed. This process does not take much time in the fifth dimensional field. I mean, time is much different in the fifth dimensional field. It's actually shorter than we would think. If we were to provide a linear time frame for your understanding, we would say a few days to a few weeks. So that is much shorter gestation in a fifth dimensional higher frequency, because things just happen quicker. It can manifest faster. That's my take on it. As soon as the form is complete, both humans who created the human form come back together and create a ceremonial space, and the woman births the baby into the 5D field. The birthing process is similar to the 3D human birth in that it physically exists in the human form and it comes out through the birth canal. However, the experience of the 5D human birth is very different. Remember that 5D human form is crystallized, and as we go through ascension, we are becoming crystallized as well, crystalline. It is a merging of physicality and light, creating a crystal form. This allows for the fifth dimensional birthing process to be more energetic and less physical. When it's time to birth the infant, the female increases her frequency by intending the energy within her form to increase. Once she is holding a higher frequency, she calls in the higher dimensional consciousness, or the baby, the spirit baby, that will be incarnating into the new human form. In a single moment, simultaneously, the female pushes the form out of her body, and the spirit baby's consciousness basically drops into the infant form. The birth occurs in a now moment without any physical pain. So exciting. The creation and birth of a human form is sacred and intentional. The entire process is honored and experienced as a precious gift to both the higher dimensional consciousness, or the spirit baby, and that's entering the form, and the humans bringing the form into life. That is just, I could read that all day. So basically, this is many, many millions of years ago when humans weren't devolved and in a 3D sort of experience like we are right now. This is how we created life. This is how we birthed life. And it was all energy and it was all connection. You still needed a female, you still needed a male energy, and you needed them to merge. And what we call that now is basically the Kundalini energy, or your chakra system. That's your energy system, that your energy field, that is creating the foundation. Then from an energetic perspective, when they were talking about how the baby is finally brought into the energy field, that's what we call the conception cradle. And that's the mother and the father coming together, and they're creating a base. So like my arms are the base, and the actual baby is held in the conception cradle. You could almost see it as like a holy grail, or a cup that they're being, like a wine glass or a cup, a grail, a chalice, whatever you want to call it. That is what's holding the energy and frequency and vibration of the new soul coming in. So I wanted to read that and be very specific about it because that is the essence of my spiritual fertility class. You don't have to be into all of the esoterics or all of the actual nuts and bolts. I go over this on a very basic level. This book may seem a little bit more high level, but you can also, your soul is connecting to it, not necessarily your actual being. So your human conscious ego self is not necessarily connecting to this. It's your soul and your subconscious. And that's where we're working to create the actual synergy that creates the perfect environment for a spirit baby to come in and accept your invitation or accept your rose and come into this life. So, with regards to the issues that we're having with fertility, there are a lot of reasons for it, physical, but as we move further into this ascension period, whatever you want to call it, the Great Awakening, ascension, moving into the fifth dimension, because right now we were in the third dimension. We're basically pretty much in the fourth dimension right now, which is just a bridge to take us to the fifth dimension. And this is called ascension. And that's where we're headed. And this is why birthing and conception is going to start to look different. It's going to get back to that. It's not going to happen tomorrow. It's going to take quite a long time. We have had a lot of programming about birth and about fertility and about conception, and that's my passion to pretty much eradicate, cleanse, clear, and deprogram all of the yuck programming that we've had about our birthright to be parents, and to take back this power that we have, this divine birthright to procreate on this planet. So I'm going to have a lot more information as we go along with regards to the class, rolling out the class. I'm really close to finalizing it, and my goal is to have it rolled out in September. So I also have a 5-year-old going into elementary school. So there's a lot going on, but I am dedicated to this. This is my life purpose, and this is what I'm here to share with the world. So thank you for being here. I want to keep these videos short, but I want to also pack as much information as possible into these videos so you know where I'm coming from. Birth and conception, fertility, all of it there's so much with the energy of it. And if we can just get into alignment with that energy, we will have a much easier time with all of it. It'll start feeling effortless instead of feeling like a very slow, begrudging effort, which for many of us it's been a waiting game. And there's still going to be waiting because of divine timing, but at least we are in the right ballpark, and we're doing it. We're doing the work to get to that step. We've been pulled back for many years, and this information is gonna push us forward. And I am so excited to be on this path with you and help you with it. So as you know, you can find my channel on YouTube. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook with a handle @FromFertilityToDelivery. And also my website, FromFertilityToDelivery.com. I have a newsletter on there. Please add your name to the newsletter so you can get updates and discounts for all my future products and for the spiritual fertility class. Thank you for being here. Thank you for shining your light, and continue to shine bright, because you are here for a purpose, and you're here to bring in a new being that wants to call you mom or dad. So don't give up on them. Thank you. Many blessings.